Happy Friday, friends. I know I say this every single week, but it wouldn't be fun if I wasn't reading you all of my favorite books, right? This one is one of my favorites, and I know that some of you know about it too because I've seen you reading it in my classroom. This one is The Day the Crayons Quit. So we're going to read this book together, and then we're going to do a really fun project together. Fun project slash scavenger hunt. How does that sound? So I'm going to read this with the camera facing the book just because it has longer words and really, really great pictures. So I want to make sure you see them. And then we'll do the project together. All right, I hope you enjoy. The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt. One day in class, Duncan went to take out his crayons and found a stack of letters with his name on them. Hey Duncan, it's me, Red Crayon. We need to talk. You make me work harder than any of your other crayons. All year long, I wear myself out coloring fire engines, apples, strawberries, and everything else that's red. I even work on holidays. I have to color all the Santas at Christmas and all the hearts on Valentine's Day. I need a rest. Your overworked friend, Red Crayon. Dear Duncan, all right, listen. I love that I'm your favorite crayon for grapes, dragons, and wizard hats, but it makes me crazy that so much of my gorgeous color goes outside the lines. If you don't start coloring inside the lines soon, I'm going to completely lose it. Your very neat friend, Purple Crayon. Dear Duncan, I'm tired of being called light brown or dark tan because I'm neither. I am beige and I am proud, and I am also tired of being second place to Mr. Brown Crayon. It's not fair that Brown gets all the bears, ponies, puppies, and all the things I get are at turkey dinners, if I'm lucky. And wheat. Let's be honest. When was the last time you saw a kid excited about coloring wheat? Your beige friend, Beige Crayon. He looks so sad. Duncan, Gray Crayon here. You're killing me. I know you love elephants, and I know that elephants are gray, but that's a lot of space to color in all by myself. And don't even get me started on your rhinos, hippos, and humpback whales. You know how tired I am after handling one of those things? Such big animals. Baby penguins are gray too, you know. So are very tiny rocks, pebbles, and how about one of those once in a while to give me a break? Your very tired friend, Gray Crayon. Dear Duncan, you color with me, but why? Most of the time, I'm the same color as the page you were using me on, white. If I didn't have a black outline, you wouldn't even know I was there. I'm not even in the rainbow. I'm only used to color snow or to fill an empty space between other things. And it leaves me feeling, well, empty. We need to talk. Your empty friend, White Crayon. And on the bottom here it says White Cat in the Snow by Duncan. Hi Duncan. I hate being used to draw the outline of things. Things that are colored in by other colors, all of which think they're brighter than me. It's not fair when you use me to draw a nice beach ball and then fill in the colors of the ball with all the other crayons. How about a black beach ball sometime? Is that too much to ask? Your friend, Black Crayon. Dear Duncan, as Green Crayon, I am writing for two reasons. One, to say that I like my workloads of crocodiles, trees, dinosaurs, and frogs. I have no problems and wish to congratulate you on a very successful coloring things green career so far. The second reason I write is for my friends Yellow Crayon and Orange Crayon, who are no longer speaking to each other. Both crayons feel they should be the color of the sun. Please settle this soon because they are driving the rest of us crazy. Your happy friend, Green Crayon. Dear Duncan, yellow crayon here. I need you to tell orange crayon that I am the color of the sun. I would tell him, but we are no longer speaking. And I can prove I'm the color of the sun too. Last Tuesday, you used me to color in the sun on your Happy Farm coloring book. In case you've forgotten, it's on page 7. You can't miss me. I'm shining brilliantly on a field of yellow corn. Your pal and the true color of the sun, yellow crayon. Dear Duncan, I see yellow crayon already talked to you. The big whiner. Anyway, could you please tell Mr. Tattletale that he is not the color of the sun? I would, but we're no longer speaking. We both know I am clearly the color of the sun because on Thursday you used me to color the sun on both the Monkey Island and the Meet the Zookeeper pages in your Day at the Zoo coloring book. Aren't you glad I'm here? Ha! Your pal and the real color of the sun, orange. Dear Duncan, it has been great being your favorite color this past year and the year before and the year before that. I have really enjoyed all those oceans, lakes, rivers, raindrops, rain clouds, and clear skies. But the bad news is I am so short and stubby I can't even see over the railing in the crayon box anymore. I need a break. Your stubby friend, Blue Crayon. Duncan, all right, listen here, kid. You have not used me once in the past year. It's because you think I'm a girl's color, isn't it? Speaking of which, please tell your little sister I said thank you for using me to color her little princess coloring book. I think she did a fabulous job of staying inside the lines. Now, back to us. Could you please use me sometime to color in the occasional pink dinosaur or monster or cowboy? Goodness knows they could use a splash of color. Your unused friend, Pink Crayon. Hey Duncan, it's me, Peach Crayon. Why did you peel off my paper wrapping? Now I'm naked and too embarrassed to leave the crayon box. I don't even have any underwear. How would you like it if you went to school naked? I need some clothes. Help, your naked friend, Peach Crayon. Well, poor Duncan just wanted a color. And of course, he wanted his crayons to be happy. And that gave him an idea. When Duncan showed his art teacher his new picture, she gave him an A for coloring. And an A+ for creativity. Isn't this such a beautiful picture? Look at all the colors he used. You got the pink he used, the black rainbow, the orange sun. I love it. The end. All right, you guys ready to see what we're going to make? We are going to make a drawing of a crayon, of course, of your favorite color. Mine is purple, we all know this. And you're going to have two choices. You're going to have, the first choice is going to be to, instead of drawing all of these things, to run and do a scavenger hunt in your house and run and get all the things that are purple. So I had found like crayons and markers, I had found lotion, some socks. You'll see that in a second. Or if you don't feel like doing a scavenger hunt, you are more than welcome to draw your items in. All right, so hang out for a second. We're going to draw these together. I'm going to draw the crayon together. We're going to make sure that we spell the colors that we are picking correctly. And then you can do your drawing of the things, or you can do your scavenger hunt. All right, I can't wait to work on these with you. All right, so we're going to start this up by drawing our crayon. The tippy top of that crayon, you're going to put a tiny little oval towards the top of your paper. Leave some room on the left side so that you can put your arms. You're going to draw two slanted lines, almost like a triangle. And then you're going to loop it around to the other side. I'm going to make that same exact shape for the top hat of our crayon. Now from here, you're going to go ahead and put two lines all the way down to the bottom. We're not going to see the feet of the crayon, we're just going to see the top half. Inside, I'd like you to draw a face. You don't have to draw the face that I'm drawing. You can draw any face that you like. And then from here, we're going to draw arms and the belly part where we're going to write the names of our color. The belly part is just a thin kind of rainbow looking shape. Okay, right next to your crayon, you're going to put like a big kind of cloud around it. Make it nice and large so that this way you can fit all of your items that you either find or decide to draw. Okay, so this is probably the most important part of your project. You got to figure out what color we're going to choose. I'm going to choose purple because that's my favorite color, but you might want to choose from this list. Pause this video and pick the color you want. This chart will help you to spell that color. Alright, so I've got my color down and I drew my crayon, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to outline this entire drawing with Sharpie or a dark marker. Next thing you're going to do is color in that crayon the color that you chose. I've got a lighter purple crayon that I'm going to color around the whole entire background with. The background, of course, is what's around this little cloud, thinking cloud, and my crayons. I'm going to use this lighter purple. You could do the same thing if you only have one color crayon and you don't have, say, 2 blues or 2 purples or 2 yellows. All you have to do is you have to press a little bit lighter on your crayon. Okay, I am ready for my scavenger hunt. I'm going to start with the 2 crayons I used because those are things that are purple. I also found my iPad, a pair of socks, some lotion, a glue gun, a ribbon, and a marker. Now, like I said, you don't have to do this scavenger hunt part if you don't feel like it, and you could just draw the items that are purple that go inside that cloud part. Of course, whichever one you choose is totally up to you, and if you want to do both, then do both. I hope you guys have a really, really nice weekend, long weekend. Don't forget to upload your pictures to this assignment on the Google Classroom. I hope you guys have a wonderful long weekend.